What's up, guys? I was fortunate enough to have the team over at HVMN send me their new nootropic line to do a review on it. And so I will be doing a review on each of these products individually. But first, I wanted to preface those videos with something I think that HVMN did really well across their entire line. And so HVMN it's a human performance company. They research and develop products like this. And they actually got their start in nootropics, and they've done a couple iterations of these products in the past, and they've since moved into other fields. So in this field of nootropics, right, and whether you want to call it nootropics or nootropics or nootropics, it doesn't really matter to me, but these are really trendy right now, right? So in the whole field of supplementation, this is kind of a hot thing, these brain-enhancing compounds. And there are two things that I think that HVMN did really well across this line, and they're a little counterintuitive to the general consumer, so I want to talk about them really quick. First and foremost, they kept these formulations really, really simple, right? So there's 4 ingredients in this product, 3 here, 3 here, and 4 here. That is dramatically different than what you typically see across the supplement industry, and especially in nootropics, where companies really like to just stuff as much stuff into their formulation as they possibly can. And while it might make the product more marketable because you can talk about all these different ingredients and all their great benefits, at the end of the day, there's only so much room in your allotment of capsular storage for these ingredients. So companies tend to run out of space really quickly, and then you have to start fairy dusting these ingredients in, meaning that they're putting the ingredients into the formula at dosages that are far lower than something that would reach clinical significance. So they're not hitting the studied dosage because they don't have space in the capsule. So it's really nice that HVMN took this kind of simple approach because they've got plenty of space. They can hit most of these compounds at the actual dosages that they should be provided. So simple is absolutely a good thing coming from someone that has done a lot of product formulation in the past. I understand that's counterintuitive, but less is more in supplementation. So the second thing is they didn't fall into a trap that a lot of supplement companies fall into, and that is only sticking to like the latest, greatest, trendiest branded ingredients. And I understand why those other companies do so because it makes their products marketable, right? They've got cool little branded logos for these products and they can talk about these trendy compounds. But at the end of the day, this isn't tech. In tech, you always want to have the latest, greatest smartphone, right? But in human health, you want to stick to the tried and true compounds that have tons of research backing them, and it's something that we totally understand the mechanism in the body, right? You really kind of want to stay away from these trendier, newer compounds, especially in a field like nootropics. And this leads into the kind of the 2.1 thing that they did really well is they stayed away from synthetics. So a lot of companies in the nootropic category stick to these synthetic compounds that have been tried, and this applies to botanical extracts too, but a lot of the research coming out of these brain-enhancing compounds, whether it be natural or synthetic, these studies don't look at young, healthy individuals, which tend to be the consumers in this category. Most of this research is done on people that are aging, the elderly, or people that have established cognitive decline. And it can be dangerous, both literally dangerous and to your pocketbook, for companies to extrapolate the data done on these people that aren't like you who are watching this video, typically young, fairly healthy, extrapolate those findings to your segment of the population. So I like that they stuck to the tried and the true compounds, and they stayed away from these kind of exotic branded ingredients, and they kept their formula simple. So I will be, stay tuned because I'm going to be doing a video review on each of these products. Thanks for listening, and catch you soon.